Hello friends, it's Julie, and I'm going to show you today what my planners are, what my planner is for the coming year of 2023. And what I chose to do is, no surprise, is Daphne's diary. And I had discovered Daphne last year, mid-year planner in Sam's Club, of all places, and I really enjoyed it. I've been a long time Traveler's Notebook fan, and I will put some links above or below for some of those, because my first channel actually started out as a paper planner channel, and I've actually turned into a you'll notice that the binding is different from the regular planner, and that's because I'm using the disc bound, which is the system where you just have it's basically snap-in pages, and I did have to change that up. And what I did was I had to remove the pages. Here is what's left of the guts of the original planner for 2023, and what I would do is I would take out the next month, so which you can easily slip them out of the spiral bound. Actually, I found that when I got to the end of my 2022, when I was like a couple months out, a lot of my pages or my back cover was coming out because this had stretched out. So I really, actually, this was kind of survival to have to figure that out. So what I do is I found that if I just punched this, it wasn't strong enough to keep it in, things would fall out. So I just knocked off the edge of these little dots, just like that. Throw that away, and then I would take my planner punch. This is the big punch because I do have big ones. I use them a lot for my genealogy, and I do have a genealogy channel too. I've actually kind of started a lot of channels and maybe too many of them. Okay, so this didn't come off correctly. Let me just, because I have so many interests, but if you don't have a focus on your channel, I'm learning it's harder to grow it. And then some people are waiting for one subject, and then you post something else, and then nobody watches the video. So I think it might be better for me to see what sticks. So anyways, I would go through and punch it like that, go to the back here, here's my last page, and snap them in. Now, I mentioned that I have been a long-time Traveler's Notebook planner because I love how it is so flexible, and you don't have to you can switch things out and move things around, and the disc bound actually does that too. The only thing is that you have this, when I'm writing, sometimes I hit this, but I'm not journaling in this. Actually, I do have a journal. I've got a junk journal here that I made that I actually write in. So this is where I put my other thoughts. So this, to me, is not a keepsake, my planner, even though I love the beauty of it. But this is not what I'm going to keep forever. This is what I'm going to keep forever. If I have significant times and dates, then I'm going to take it out and put it in my journal. But otherwise, this is just to get me through the days and have something pretty and functional to use. This is this week. Let's see if there's anything. So it's actually Friday. So what I'm going to do is I can take this out, and this I can throw this away. However, if there's anything I want to keep on there, I will keep it. I actually am wanting to make a paper chain, so I'm going to cut this off. I'm doing it in 2 inches increments. So I'm just going to knock that off. So this will be one of the links in my paper chain that I'm working on, because there isn't any writing that's going to compromise, like phone numbers or something, or personal information on that. So I can use that. So that's easy. And here's what I want to have for my day flow, which I just made out of another piece that I can just keep moving around. And now I'm on to Friday, and we're almost to Christmas. And here is Christmas. I know it's pretty blank because I don't have much going on, seriously. Just maybe an event. We've already done our events. Our family's all 900 miles away, so we've already met with them this summer. So this is how I do it. Okay, I do like to plan weekly in the weekly stuff, and I actually don't need the monthly calendar because I don't want to have the monthly and then might write it in the monthly, then write it in the weekly. I used to do that, but I just don't have time for that anymore. So when you get these planners, the calendars are like this. So you say to January, and then you have to open it up and there's your calendar. To me, that's a little too fussy. When I want to see a calendar, I just want to see it. So I refold mine like that. I don't really use this that much. I see one dental appointment, but I haven't updated it that much because I really don't use this. I just use it as a reference to see the month at a glance. And I use the weeklies to plan my time. So this is where I put my appointments and such. January isn't so busy, really. But here I have a couple things going on. So this is what I'm doing for next year. And another thing is, the reason why I don't like the this totally the fixed bound planners is that when I get to like December now, let's pretend that this is 2022. I'm in December, and now I have 11, almost 12 months right here behind me that I'm carrying around, basically symbolically and physically carrying around my past. So I like the fact of changing it out and only keeping what I need currently. And then as I go, I'm adding in about 6 to 7 months out, because that's usually, you want to go to a medical appointment, they usually want to do is 3 to 6 months out. And so then I can schedule. I know that when it gets to be like October and November, then I'll be able to get the new one. So there'll be a time where I can't do 6 months out, but then I will put a little sheet of paper here in the end and write down my future dates, which there shouldn't be a whole lot out there because frankly, I don't have a huge schedule anymore, but there will be some dates that I'll need to put out there. So that is what I'm going to do with my planners for this year. Maybe I do change it up a lot, so who knows? And I will continue to revolve these pages into here as the months go by. I have this planner here. I do have a 5-year planner too, which I journal in every month, every night, because I have a lot of health issues, autoimmune and chronic diseases and stuff, that I actually do a lot of journaling my symptoms, so then I can look back on the past and see how I've been doing. It's easier to I think it's easier to see the patterns of the health and stuff like that at a glance. I also have a book journal, which I started in 2022. I'm only up to 94. Yeah, 94. I usually do over 100 books, so I'm a little behind on it this year, but that's okay. That's all right. And one more. I haven't done as much journaling as I used to do. I used to burn up one of these at least a month, but I've just slowed down a lot. It's just, ebbs and flows. Things ebb and flow. I did go through and put down my 2023 focuses and my goals, what I want to focus on, so that I made sure to mark it so I could find it easily. But when I have like a third of this left, so when I'm done with this one, I've already made my next junk journal. And anyone else a junk journal fan? So this was actually made out of an old notebook. I think I have a video up. If I do, I'll link that one too. And this one, I just really made it to everything that I enjoy. So I have even stuck some stickers in here somebody gave me, and this is a postcard that makes a pocket. It's no crime to kiss in this town, and I just made it fun and enjoyable and a lot of scraps and stuff. And I make my junk journals very functional, so that I have lots of places to write and journal, because I'm really not into, make all the pockets and all the little tuck-ins and stuff like that. That's not my style. I have, a couple things like that, like a little journal pockets, but what I really want is space to write. And so that's what most of this is writing space. And if I needed to, I can always take and have like one of these pages that doesn't have a lot of writing space like this, or like that. I can make space. I can always paste, affix something over here and make it into writing space. So that's what I really like. Oh, and there's some little fun things. I forgot. I haven't looked at this for a while. So I really enjoy junk journals, and I enjoy making them. And I actually may have made more than I can actually use. So who knows? Maybe someday on this channel, I'll do a giveaway. When I do giveaways, I usually don't announce them in the titles, so you have to watch. I wanted to reserve them for people who are actually watching and waiting for those kinds of things to happen, not for just anybody coming and happening along on the channel. I reserve it for the people who are actually watching. So anyway, so that is the journal, and butterflies are a symbol because of all the health issues I've been going through, and so it's just, there's a lot of that in here. So that's my lineup for this year, and let me know what you're working on, and are you using the Daphne as well, and what other kinds of planners do you like too. So thanks for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.